Are you studying for the NCLEX and starting to feel a little bit overwhelmed with the number of NCLEX prep books out there? You're not alone. Most of these books have thousands of pages of content, which is hard to digest. And the worst part is that some of that content is not even going to be tested on the exam. So there must be a better solution. I have good news. There is a better option. We have created a series of 7 individual books with the essential content you're going to need to pass the exam. You're probably wondering, how are these books any different and better than the rest? That's a great question, right? In a few words, the information is clear, concise, and straight to the point. Exactly what you need. We use great graphics, bullet points, diagrams, and charts to explain the information clearly and apply it to the nursing practice. This will help you understand, retain, and apply the information to different clinical scenarios. Now, students have successfully used these books during nursing school to prepare for the exit exam and also to pass the NCLEX. So let's take a quick look at each one of them. The first one, my favorite, MedSurg, Medical Surgical Nursing for the NCLEX. Now, this is a comprehensive study book that has all the information that you need to pass the exam without additional information that won't be tested, right? It is easier to understand, to follow, and is not overwhelming as many of the textbooks out there. The second book is Pharmacology. Pharmacology is an area that it is very important on the NCLEX and also when you start working as a nurse, once you get your license. So it is very important that you understand the main classifications of medications, the drugs side effects, and nursing interventions. Now, the next book, book number 3, is Women's Health and Maternity-Newborn. There are many questions on the test that deal with pregnancy, postpartum complications, and the newborn. And many students have told me that because of COVID, they were not able to do the clinical rotation for OB and PEDS. So this really comes very handy. Now, the next book is about pediatrics. Pediatrics is also an important topic, an important content area on the test, and there are many questions on growth and development, immunizations, pediatric disorders that are covered here, very clearly explained, so you don't need to get overwhelmed or increase your anxiety level, right? Then you have Psych. There are questions on therapeutic communication, psychiatric disorders, also very well explained. It's a very thin book, so it has exactly what you need, no additional information. And then Test Taking Strategies, great book with 2 study plans in the back of the book. And finally, many of you like to study with books. Personally, I am a book person. So we put together practice questions, 1,200 practice questions, so you can test your knowledge. Once you read all these books, you can test your knowledge. How much have you learned, right? So this is a great resource, learning resource for you. Now, the good news also is that you can purchase these books as individual books or as a bundle, whatever works for you, whatever your budget allows, and whatever your learning needs are. So if you want to learn more about these great resources, you can click on the link below. And remember, spring is here, and spring time is the best time and the right time to start preparing for your NCLEX.